Hello YouTube, this is Bash, bringing you week 2 of UPC Season 3, and this week we are up against Grape and the Killer Kartanas. I want to give a special shout out though to Crypto Vibes, who made my intro for me, so I'm very happy about that. So this week we are, so his team consists of Hydreigon, Primarina, Venusaur, Doublade, Day, Day form Lycanroc, Electivire, Groudon, Mega, Blaziken, Chansey, Fortress, Sigilyph, Frogadier, Sea Captains being Lycanroc Day, and Hydreigon, while my team consists of Tapu Koko, Como-O, Umbreon, Dolomites, Quillfish, Alolan Raichu, Metagross, Mamoswine, Silvally, Tornadus Therian, Mudsdale, and Entei, Sea Captains being Tapu Koko and Tornadus Therian. I dropped Superior for Mamoswine. Looking at every single team that I have to face, Superior gets walled by something on every single body's team, or gets completely just wrecked. So I just didn't feel like it was the right mon to bring to have on my team. And I felt like having that Ice Stab is very good for Mamoswine, as it gives me another rocker as well, which is really good. And it gives me another way to deal with electric types that could take advantage of the Electric Surge, as it's a ground type. So, I'm going to the team I'm bringing. So, I'm bringing Choice Band, Entei, Hokage, the Extreme Speed, Sacred Fire, Flare Blitz, Stone Edge. This thing destroys its entire team in Sun. Everything dies to, I believe, gets 1 or 2 shot in this Sun with Sacred Fire, Choice Band. So that's extremely powerful, and I'm very very excited to be using it. Extreme Speed does like 70% to 60-70% to his Mega Blaziken, I believe, depending on his set. So that's really good for when it tries to set up on me. Next is Crypto, Assault Vest, Tornadus Therian, U-Turn, Heat Wave, Air Slash, Knockoff. I'm running Air Slash this week instead of Hurricane because of the fact that it's Hurricane's 58% accuracy in the Sun. Assault Vest to deal with that Venusaur, which could be annoying. The Hydreigon, the Primarina, stuff like that. I could Air Slash the Venusaur if it tries to set up on me with that Sun. Knock off for like the Chansey and stuff like that. Heat Wave to hit some of his mons pretty hard. And U-Turn just to get that momentum plus to Regenerator. Heat Wave's more for like the Fortress, which is nice. And it gets me it's pretty nice in the Sun, so that's good. Next is Thor, the Tapu Koko. Volt Switch, Grass Knot, Thunderbolt, Dazzling Gleam. Dazzling Gleam is for obviously the Hydreigon stuff. I want to try to take out his Groudon with Z Grass Knot, which is could be really cool. I felt like that was probably a good bring here. Looking at his team, once Groudon is gone, I get free Volt Switch, and his team gets threatened so much by Tapu Koko once Groudon is gone, which is really good. Electivire could be also kind of an issue, but that's why I have Dazzling Gleam and Grass Knot for that. So it could hit pretty hard on that. Next is Mrs. Puff, Liquidation, Toxic Spikes, Thunder Wave, Aqua Jet. Aqua Jet for priority against Mega Blaziken. Liquidation for just hitting hard for stab. Toxic Spikes to wear down his team, and then Thunder Wave, because Toxic Spikes could be really good against like Chansey and stuff like that to wear things down, and Groudon to breaking it down to Gracium Z, Tapu Koko. Aqua Jet is really good for priority, and Black Sludge, Intimidate is really good. This thing is mainly there to check physically offensive Blaziken. That's mainly its job. It could take on Quillfish, it could take on Doublade pretty well, and Lycanroc Day as well, if I really needed to. So that's what its main job is here to do. Get this T-Spikes as well, which could be really nice. Wear down his team. Next is Shipwreck, a very specially defensive Rapid Spin, Power Whip, Air Lace knockoff. Here to take on the Primarina, because Primarina is a huge problem for my team. That thing breaks walls. It also provides another a good check to Electivire if it comes. It could be a good check to that. This thing hits incredibly hard, and could also take on Venusaur if it tries to set up on me or something like that, which is nice. So that's that. And last but not least, probably going to be my lead this match, Mamoswine, Knockoff, Icicle Crash, Earthquake, Stealth Fox. Didn't want Ice Shard. Didn't really help that much against like Blaziken and stuff. and his team gets pretty badly beat by knockoff, so that's really good. That's why I have that icicle crash for like Groudon and stuff, stealth rocks just for like chip damage, and an earthquake for like the Electivire. Once I wanted to get checked the Electivire this week, so let's get into this match. So he brought the Frogadier. He did bring the Mega Blaziken. Send that to Anderson because he wanted to. Also, shout out to Anderson because he kind of helped me prep this week in full detail. So, looking at his team, he's got the Groudon, Venusaur, Lycanroc, Day, Frogadier. This is a weird team. I did not expect this. Primarina, and why can't I say it right now? Doublade. What is his Z captains again? I forgot what Z Lycanroc, Day, and Hydreigon. He didn't bring the Hydreigon either, which is really good. Probably felt like it wasn't that good of a lead. Interesting. He doesn't really have that well of a check to Tapu Koko, because once Groudon is gone, this Tapu Koko just runs through this team. Okay. Mamoswine. How does Frostbite do? Groudon. What if he's like Fire Punch? So, I think the best lead on my team is for Frostbite. It pairs up pretty well against a decent amount, and like Frogadier. Oh, Frogadier is just a lot though. But I could always switch out into Shipwrecked or Tornadus. Tornadus isn't as useful now. Actually, Cofish isn't as useful now. It could check the Doublade though, right? Doublade. Oh, it's not going to be able to. Jeez. Okay. Well, I know what's my sac. Well, it texts the Lycanroc Day though pretty well. I think I like Frostbite lead. What is he gonna lead with? He does lead with a Frogadier. Do I risk this? How much does Tornadus T take from this? Doesn't do anything to Tornadus. I'm gonna switch out to Tornadus, I think. Goes for the Rock Slide. Jeez, he has Rock Slide. Okay, he's physical. Did not expect that Rock Slide. 54% against Tornadus Tarian. That's about right. Do I outspeed though? I don't want to risk Tornadus. What to do? I'm going back into Frostbite here. Yeah, I don't take much from it. And I'm just going to go for... It's a good play. He's all physically offensive. Wait, does this thing get... Does thing get, like... What's its physical water type moves? Okay, it's Waterfall, okay. He's gonna get my rocks here. I think he's Scarfed here. Go straight into Delamize here. Scarf, maybe? Hydro Pump does nothing to me. I'm surprised he's not using Liquid Voice. A little surprised about that. Dolomites versus Purina. How much did it do? 17%. He's not specs. That might have been a high roll here. I think I'll go for the knockoff here. Here's the Ice Beam. What is he? Leftovers? If you take it out right now with a Power Whip, that's fine. Don't miss. Good. It's gone. And this is now a stack. That's fine. This thing didn't really have to check much on his team. Perfectly fine with that. It's really the only other check I would have is Venusaur. I'm fine with letting this down. I'm not going to be able to heal it up anyway. He has the Gunk Shot as well. That's interesting. Gunk Shot. Against Mamoswine. Nothing on this team wants to take an Earthquake here. Huh. Nothing wants to take an Earthquake on his team. Even a Venusaur. Even Venusaur gets like completely destroyed by this. I could predict the switch and go for Icicle Crash. Because I think Groudon's his answer right now. I think he goes in Groudon. Yep, he goes in Groudon. Made the good prediction. Please don't miss. Good. 58%. He's offensive. That means I have to switch out. What do I switch out into, though? And can I beat Doublade without it? I could beat it with Hokage. Once this thing is gone, Hokage could do a lot to his team. He goes for the Rock Slide. Don't flinch. Oh my god. He's going for the flinches now. Okay. Don't flinch me again. Crit too? Please don't. I'm so done with. Oh my god. Come on. Come on. He just flinched me out. Man. I gotta go with Thor here. Also, this is the turn I found out if he's what he is exactly. He is Heat Rock. He's Growth. Growth. Heat Rock. Okay. I'm pretty sure I calced this before. Nothing takes me out from here. Heatwave does more. That's a dead Venusaur. Great. Okay. Too bad I can't use the Abuse of Sacred Fire from Entei. But I think I do let this thing just take me out here. Go for the knockoff here. If I can find out what it set this is. Entei destroys this. Entei destroys Doublade, right? Oh, man. I think this might be still nice just for the knockoff pressure. I think I'm going to Cool Fish here. Right? Yeah. It's an attack drop. Cell Rock. Good to know. He's the Life Orb. It's even better to know. I'm clicking Liquidation. I'm going back out in Crypto here. I'm going to go for the knockoff here. Shadow Claw doesn't do enough to me. Shadow Claw. Or Tornadus. How much again? 39%. He can't knock me out here. Yeah. And getting that knockoff is huge. As now this thing is going to get destroyed. That's fine. Okay, I go out to Entei here. Actually, without the Eevee... Wait, did I even figure out how much that did? Knockoff did how much? 18%. Yeah, he's more fifth death. Maybe it's like this. Shadow Claw did how much again? Shadow Claw did 39%. Knockoff did 18%. So maybe he's some weird EV set. -44 -250. 250. 252 plus 216. 212. That may be a weird set here. What's the Shadow Claw do? That's about right. Knockoff did about right. Shadow Sneak did how much? 22%. Okay. Now, Entei. Wait. Okay. Tapu Koko. I'm just curious. Can I take him out with a Thunderbolt? I'm not going to risk it, though. I feel like Entei's a better switch in here. Just go for the Sacred Fire here. Just don't miss. Sacred Fire destroys everything on his team. That's dead Doublade. 100%. Doublade's gone. All that's left is Lycan Rock and Frogadier. I think I need to save this thing for extreme speed. Draw run does that much. Should be dead Lycan Rock. No matter what, Entei takes him out from here, right? Yeah. I'm going to try to preserve. What does he go for? Rock Slide. I'm just going to click Thunderbolt here. Rock Slide. Poke out the 3-0. Even if we got flinched down. GG to Grape. A little surprised that the Electivire didn't come. I specifically had Mamoswine just for the Electivire. But Mamoswine put in the work too for its first debut. Game went pretty well, other than a little hacksy, I guess. And kind of an interesting turn of events. I was a little surprised about his team that he brought, but it was a cool team. Didn't really get to show off my Tapu Koko with taking out his Groudon. Honestly, I was a little surprised he didn't have like he didn't try to abuse the Venusaur more. I'm surprised Venusaur did so little. Venusaur did so little to Tornadus. Even in... Oh, maybe it was timid against Tornadus. %. Was he not Life Orb? I forgot. What was his? Venusaur. So GG to Grape. We'll be playing, I think, against Arceus next week. He has a terrifying team. He has the Zygarde complete and all that stuff, which is very scary for my team, I think. Hopefully come out with a victory next week, and because we are 2-0 now, I believe we might be one of the only teams 2-0 right now, but I'm not. I feel like I'm not entirely sure. Until then, bash out, and we'll see you next week against Arceus. So that's it. Bash out.